We decided to help fix the problem. Just jump straight back in.
Yes, the sooner we're done with this case, the sooner we can move on with our lives. I mean, I don't know, don't get your hopes up too much yet. We've,
Yeah, we seem quite a distance away from an acquittal still. I mean, we've helped on a couple fronts.
Yes. We maybe have another, wow, I can't even...
Suspecto.
Suspect, thank you. I can't do words today. Now I'm punching the microphone again. I'm just really on top of it.
I don't know what's happening. I regret continuing immediately.
There's so many regrets.
It's not too late. I can hit the button. Oh, God. Help me.
Oh, my God. It's a Sholmes.
Theme of Sholmes. Arg.
What's up?
Wow.
Wow.
Okay, that doesn't really help present your case right now, sir, but...
Let's just hope the judge and the bailiff aren't around.
You can just imagine they're just being like, good gracious!
Oh, my! Yes, his wig is askew and his glasses, like, jump off his nose. Mm-hmm. I can see it. Be real bad for us. Well, we appreciate the effort. Sholmes, this question feels very specific towards me. I did oversleep today. My alarm was set for 9 o'clock. And I did not wake up. I immediately turned it off and went back to sleep for another, like, 2 hours.
I mean, I'm not going to say I've never overslept, but it doesn't happen a ton. It's mostly because the only way I can sleep well when I need to be up early is if I set multiple alarms. And then, because if I don't, then I worry about oversleeping, even though I never really have, so I don't sleep well.
Yeah.
So it's all mental dumb shit. And it's the same thing with, like, when you know you want to get 8 hours of sleep, so you go to bed early, and then you don't fall asleep right away, and you start looking at how little sleep you're going to get.
That's
and it
true.
compounds.
Yeah.
If I go to sleep right now, I'll get 6 hours and 15 minutes of sleep. And you're
Right.
like, that's not helping.
Yeah. I guess, yeah, maybe oversleeping isn't the right word, because, like, I've never slept through an alarm. I will wake up
like
with the alarm.
Deciding to ignore whatever was supposed to
happen.
happen.
Whether or not I wake up after, you know, the alarm, I guess that is the issue. I think I used to be paranoid about doing that, like literally sleeping through the alarm, and it's never happened. But if I don't have anything going on the weekend, there's a good chance I will sleep late into the morning because I don't have a reason to be up. And I like sleep. And I'm a night owl, so I'm not a morning person. I don't think I will ever be a morning person.
I used to be, but my job has made that very difficult. Although it's funny, when I'm on vacation, I go to bed earlier and wake up earlier, which is probably counterintuitive to some folks.
I was gonna say, that is not... Well, the only time I do that is if we're, like... If we're going out and, like, traveling every day. Like, if we're in Scotland or Disney or somewhere where we're getting up early and then we're on the go. That's different, but otherwise, yeah. Like, I will sleep in. And then my sleep schedule gets really out of whack. Because then I, like, stay up super late and then I sleep in super late and it's not good. It's a problem.
I have noticed the only times I stay up too late are when I'm depressed.
Oh, that's sad.
Because then I'm like, well, it might be 2:30 in the morning, but at least this is my time. I can't get any work texts or emails or other stuff. And then I stay up till like 3 in the morning, and then I don't sleep well, and it's stupid.
You know, I have felt that. I can relate to that. It's sad, but I can understand it.
Because most of the time I like my routine. I've been going to bed like around midnight recently. I read a little bit, so I may not go to sleep until 12:30 or 1, but wake up by 9, sleep pretty well most of the time.
Yeah. Assuming the dogs don't howl. I
That's
don't know
right.
how often you hear them, but...
Very little.
Very little. That's good, at least.
I have a noise machine that's simulating a jet turbine for a reason.
It does sound like a jet turbine.
Also, Gregson just left.
He just...
His
hold
theme
on.
played for like
2 seconds.
3 measures.
Hell,
3 bars, really. If we seem distracted during this video, More so than this past discussion was, which I still enjoyed.
Oh, I
it's
like
in
our
part
distracted discussion.
Because we're going to be trying to get some of those fish and chips here. Once again, it has inspired us.
Oh, yeah. Except, ironically, I'm actually not getting fish and chips this time.
That's right. I am the only one who did.
Yes. This time, I'm getting a steak and ale pie, and it's amazing.
I really like their chips or fries. And I think that's part of why I haven't slid over. Well, you can get them on the side of the other stuff, too, I suppose. Just a little bit extra. But
Yep. Yeah, last time I got a steak and ale pie and a fish with chips, and that was too much.
I was like, I don't know how she's going to eat all that, but I was like, hey, let her dream. Or she'll save it and eat it later. That's certainly viable, too.
I should have saved it and eaten it later, but I ate all of it, and it was, my stomach was not happy with me. So
I was
we're
like,
not doing that again.
This is arguably more food than I would have ordered, and I usually out-eat you. I don't feel like there's any, contest or anything.
No, definitely
it's just,
not. That
I
is
probably
a fact
eat twice
of life.
as much as you do.
Most people do. I think everyone does.
Yeah. But I thought, oh, she just didn't want to save it for later. I was like, cool, fine. Click the button.
That's what I should have done. That's what I should have done. I'll do it next time when I'm feeling in the mood for all the things.
I don't want to be my mom and be like, oh, are you really going to eat all that food, Michaela? Are you sure that's the right decision? And that's really being mean to my mom, but...
No, I've had that happen with well, actually, so there are some family members who are like, "Are you sure?" But then I've had other family members who are like, "Yes," and they just pile on all the food, and I'm like, "No, I can't eat all that."
Now this is important.
No. Okay, capital offenders file. Oh,
so you remember he was looking into this guy.
Yes. The Selden dude.
So this is new information
died.
now that I'm sure will not be relevant in the later part of this trial.
I can't even imagine. Why
It's
would that?
complete red herring. They've just given it to us to waste our time. Now they have had red herrings before. Remember the whole Russian guy in the ballerina case?
Oh yeah, that didn't go anywhere.
Didn't have anything to do with it. It was just kind of to throw you off the scent. So it's not impossible. But I'll go ahead and tell you that as she's doing this right now, they're going to go ahead and realign what we need for the final part of this convoluted nightmare.
This has been a convoluted nightmare. I agree.
Aha.
We did. We get all the credit. Gregson, you get none of the credit. Diamond in the rough. Okay, bye.
Seems straightforward. Honorable. Which does then sort of seem in contrast to what was happening in case 5 of the first game.
That's true. Honestly,
well, not in contrast, but the two don't necessarily jive.
No. If anything, I still don't really trust him after all that bullshit. Now I know this was technically before that, but the resentment of the future is affecting my perspective.
Once trust is lost, it can be very difficult to regain. That's why you have to be very careful. Sholm's tired of his overreactions.
Oh god. You're fine, bud. We got this.
I want to put a magic 8-ball on his hands.
And then he's shaking the magic 8-ball? Yes. That would be amazing.
Ask again later.
Photoshop it. Anyone.
It's a video, though. I could do it on a still. That would be lazy, but I could do that. I don't know how to do it in video. I'm sure it's possible, and there's so many people doing good video editing work, but I don't know how to do it.
The only way you can learn is by doing.
Ow.
It's one of those things.
My back.
Oh no, don't die. We need to get through this case faster. How are we supposed to get it through it faster
God,
when your back is broken?
Typewriter!
I like how this has just evolved into chaos because I'm just so over it. Alright, let's go into the second half with... How many things do I have left? 2?
I did mention in the last video this is my least favorite case of the 10. Even more than the first one with Soseki. Weirdly enough.
Yeah, they are both at the bottom as of this moment. We'll see if one, ups the other one by the end of this. But as of right now, they are equally in the trash can. That's rude.
That's like a double insult. That's
really
Thank you.
rude.
I'll stand here and take it. It would be impolite to return your impoliteness.
All right, olive green. What do you got?
Witnesses.
Oh my god.
We're gonna put them next to each other.
This is fine.
She's already painting, apparently.
Uh-huh.
And he is still in the same pose that you have grown to hate.
Yes, I have.
Yes, state your name, even though you
You know,
been here before.
Yes. And yeah. Currently unemployed. Yes.
Okay, not
you are
suffering
a
into his.
mooch. Oh dear. Wow, that's
Big
that's
sweeping strokes.
harsh. Also unemployed. Wow,
Similarly
Von
harsh.
Zeeks, you're
But hey.
landing on really thick.
Yeah, at least he's fair to both of them, though.
I mean, that is true.
You are
It's-
both hobos. Next. Which, by the way, if we're wrong about this, probably going to get us disbarred.
I was gonna say we're gonna be boned if we're on the wrong track here.
You don't really get to be like, actually, you're not the victim, you're the murderer, and then have it be wrong and then continue to practice law.
Mm-hmm. It's not great. I feel like Phoenix Wright got disbarred for something pretty major. Maybe
it
not
wasn't
quite
his
that
fault.
major, but I mean that wasn't his fault. But still, it was a big thing.
But
You
then he
don't
became a
mess
hobo
around.
too. Everyone's a hobo in this
He
series.
did become a hobo, and that was a fun time.
Oh.
Puh. Okay, here we go. You know, to be fair, I suspected the other guy. There's another timeline where
That's
that
right.
happened.
I didn't suspect you at all, actually, so don't
I
give
was
me
shocked.
your shade.
I am just as shocked as you are. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Having been caught up in the crossfire.
Crossfire! Yeah, how is this gonna work? Oh my god, I have so many questions already, and we haven't even started with the witness statements. You're not wrong. This is not a good situation. Wow.
You never know. They could bounce off anything and stab you in the back.
I mean, if you're apparently, yeah, you can be like Bullseye and just like do all his stuff. The joke fell flat. That's okay. I can't really.
We'll get him
describe
next
what
time.
We'll get it next time. I'm just so not excited for whatever's happening. Okay, here we go. Get the energy up. It's fine. We can get through this. There have been worse cases. I just have to remember that 2 existed. And then I feel better. And also the terrible cases in 4 existed. Exist, I should say.
And luckily, this still has overarching importance, whereas most of those didn't. You know? Most of those were kind of almost completely disconnected.
True.
This has meaning both in connecting to the last case with him and also in the future with him. We just saw him in the other trial we did, the first case of this one. And we still don't know what all that means. This is a flashback that's still leading up to why we're doing all this, which will come through.
Right. I guess, yeah, I need to withhold judgment until I see how that all ties in, but...
Shakespeare is
like,
Gregson.
if it's connected in a really contrived, stupid way, then, like, why was it connected at all? It might as well be its own separate thing. That was at least the nice thing about the old, shitty, separate cases from before, is that you could kind of just ignore them. And then you could focus on the good stuff. Well, we'll see. I will withhold judgment until further notice.
He's
The
smiling again.
17th of February.
Remember.
The 8th
The
of...
17th of February.
I was going for like the actual lyrics, I think.
Yeah, you were going down the right road.
I was going down the right road.
Was going down the road that I chose and loved.
Yes, it is better. Also, you're painting your face, ma'am. You are a silly. Ah, she won't tell us what it was.
Hospital.
I do want to see her painting. Maybe she'll get upset later and like spin it around and then we can see it. It's lurking in the shadows.
Excuse me, Your Honor, there's something lurking in the shadows. Oh, well, in that case, please.
By all means, continue. Yes.
Sustained. You like do a dramatic point at it. And there's actually a ghost in the corner of the courtroom. We're like, what the hell? Did this become some kind of like spiritual thing? What? Again?
Again.
There's no Nagatamas here.
Oh my gosh, it reset. That's nice.
Yeah,
Thank God.
you're fine.
Okay, everything's fine.
Maybe that's why I let that happen.
Oh, you
knows?
know.
Who knows?
Whoops, sorry.
Maybe I've been devious the whole time.
That would explain so much.
I mean, if you watch the Chrono Trigger playthrough, you would understand.
I remember that. Clear as day.
I was
that
especially
actually,
cruel in that one.
that was really cruel. Although it actually probably is one of my favorite playthroughs because it was so
Cruel?
cruel. Yeah.
It's fine. You can fill in the blank.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like, it was really fun to just experience that.
But it was killing with kindness.
It was... Sure. But yeah, no.
That's how I see it.
That was actually one of my favorites just because, you know, it got a good reaction. That's, in my mind, a plus. Bum, bum, bum. But we're back in not Allegro. What was
Well, you
the
know.
like basic version called? I forget.
Cross-examination. Which,
I thought they had like a word like Allegro, but something slower.
this
I don't
soundtrack
remember.
may have, but not all of them have. Some of them are just like name of track and then name of track Allegro. In this case, it may have had one, but
Ah, okay.
other than
I don't
going
remember.
through the soundtrack once, I haven't really looked at it a ton. I added a few to my phone.
Yeah, I've listened to exactly 2 songs. You can probably guess what they are.
Hold on,
And
get
from
these
this
dogs.
soundtrack, and that's it. Yeah, sorry. The dogs are going crazy. They're having fun, as they do. They like to play, and they almost went in my room. Thank you for getting
Well,
the
they did.
door. Oh, they did go in my room. I didn't see that.
That was why I went from sideways glances to I better go close the door.
Ah, I got you. That's nice. Thank you.
I didn't have to chase them out. They ran out themselves, so that was nice.
Oh, okay. That's probably what I saw then. I didn't
Yeah.
realize they went in because they
Yeah,
popped
they were
out
only
so
in
quick.
momentarily.
Yes.
Okay.
All right,
TAFA
here we go.
for short.
Taffa. Yes.
Oh, proper TAFA.
You know, that's not a terrible acronym, though. There are probably
Yes.
worse ones.
Yes. Doo-doo-doo-doo. We do have to build back to Allegro, though. I mean, it is an important like part of the case overall, but we're just getting started here with whatever's going on.
And you can't have Allegro all the time, otherwise it's not special anymore.
That's right.
That's silly.
She is struggling with this answer.
It's almost like she's lying.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Whatever she's painting seems to be ruined now. And of course, this is not the first time somebody we think should be sympathetic with us is lying to us. Sometimes it's what they do on the stand.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes they just do whatever they want.
Yeah.